Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. Cast iron cooking. Two of the channels I watch, uh, Grizzly Taco and Shovelhead 8, do a thing called cooking with cast iron or cooking cast iron Wednesday or something to that effect. And they both told me I should do it, but it's been summertime. I don't really do a whole lot of cooking, so it's a little nicer out here today. It's probably in the mid 70s or something, so it's actually a little cool. The sun's going down a lot faster than I thought it was going to. I mean, it's only a little after 6, but anyway, I thought I would do it, but I'm going to put a little bit of a dock twist on it. And I am going to cook with candles. Now, I've done this in the past. I've used these little tea light type candles, and I've cooked with those. It's amazing how much you can actually cook. Um, Sorry for the thing bouncing a little bit. This is an improvised table. But anyway, let's get this started and see how well it does. Now, I'm using I'm not sure what this is. I got it at a yard sale. But it looks like it's perfectly made for this. And I've actually used it a few times with an alcohol stove. So we got 4 of them in there. I couldn't fit 5. So we're going to have to go with 4, see how that goes. And I've got, I thought I put that down. I got this grate. Now this cast iron pan, I actually found a whole set of these on the curb. This one's been, I have two of them that are exactly this size. Um, they're made by different folks, but they're the same exact size. So anyway, it is 606. Put that on top of there, and we are ready to start cooking. See how long it takes to bring that cast iron up to temperature. But it's been a crazy day today. I've done 3 other videos. None of them have turned out. One reason or another, they were one. I didn't have anything in frame. One, it was just so out of focus, and I don't understand that at all. But so this is liable to take a little while. And I know it'll take a little while to cook the food. It may be an hour before I actually eat. So I'm going to snap on out of here for a little bit, I think. Well, I don't know. It's actually starting to warm up. So, yeah, I've been working on my little tool pouch. It has grown. Imagine that. And then, because I haven't been riding the one bike, I took the tool bag, or the bag off the back of it. It started going through it, excuse me. Set up a smaller bag for the recumbent bike. And went out for a bike ride. And yeah, that video didn't turn out at all. That was all over the place. So we can start off. What I have in here is just some peppers and onions that were frozen. I buy these at my local grocer. They're usually pre-chopped, and then they put them on sale every so often, clearance, and you get, a thing of chopped onions and or peppers and whatever for like 75 cents. So there's a couple different colors of peppers in there. There's red and white onions. So we're going to let that sit for a little bit. I'm not quite, that pan doesn't sit quite flush, quite flat. Don't know why. Oh well, it'll be good enough. I think I want to go get my other pan though, use as a lid. So y'all keep an eye on that, don't let it burn. I'll be right back. Alright, this is the one I actually use the most. They fit right on top of each other like so. Oh, I don't want to do that. Well, yeah, I do. Been running, what, about 5 minutes. Happy Halloween, y'all. I was going to go out with the Grandbrats, but they're headed to this place. It's just way too much walking for me. I mean, I'm doing pretty good with my walking, but nah, they got a little bit too much going on. We're going to take some of these diced jalapenos, add a couple of them in there. Because I can. Put that cover back on for a little bit. So yeah, in the past I have done tea light candles. I've cooked a burger with peppers and onions. It took almost an hour. I had 6 or 7 of the candles that time though. So this one we're kind of pushing it with just 4, but we'll see. It may take a little longer. I've done a full box of cornbread. I've done eggs and sausage. What else did I do? Did spam and beans. Basically what we're doing tonight. Only I'm using hamburger, not spam. So this is not a fast way to cook. And you can see that right now. It's not something like, I wouldn't do this on the side of the road. I'd pull out one of the alcohol cans or something. One of the alcohol burners. This is just, like if the power goes off and you need something to eat and you don't have anything else going on, well, if you got candles around, you can cook. It might take a little while, but you can cook. Trouble with having that pan on top of there, I can't hear anything inside. Yeah, they're starting to get a little warm. See if we can get them all over. One side, like I said, this thing isn't quite level, so we'll get all that moisture over. Get that water out. Ooh, there's a lot of it in there. I don't want that in there. Let me go get a paper towel. Yeah, 3 seconds. Three seconds and pull away. So we got burger patty here. A little steak sauce. This is the one I get from Dollar Tree. Now, I'm not going to say it's as good as A1. I do prefer the A1. But for the price, it ain't bad. We're going to put that in there. A little more on top of it. And cover it up. Oh, that phone. Come on now. I guess I should have gone on to stopwatch or something, huh? I thought it would stay on. 6:17. So, I'm going to turn this off and I'll bring you all back when I got something to show you. Alrighty. I think it's been about 10 minutes. It's 6:25. Let's see what we got going on here. Well, it's kind of brown. Candles are doing pretty good, but I think I need more of them if I'm going to use this cast iron. I think the last time I used a lighter pan, these would probably work really good with like a camp kitchen or something. Cast iron just takes forever to heat up. That can be good, it can be bad, because you know, once you get, like, I like to, when I'm cooking in the house or even on the grill, I get the pan going and get the burger or whatever cooked really well on one side, and then I flip it over, and that pan is so hot you can take it right on off the fire, and you know, let it sit, and it's going to finish cooking. So cast iron's got a lot of good points to it. Cooking over candles is not one of them. I went ahead and I found a light. I went through some of the Pandemonium files, the Pandemonium piles. Found a piece of wrought iron planter to hang the light from, so the sun can go down. It's getting chilly, but I'll sit here around my candle fire. It's not even really warm. It is up here, not down there. That gets warm. That's maybe a little bit. We should have a little bit of color on that other side. So I'm going to come in here, start breaking this up. Get a little bit of that grease that's building up. I forget who I first saw this trick from. I think it was Shovelhead 8. I know he does it quite a bit. You need to go watch Shovelhead 8. He's a cool dude. Does a lot of yard sales. He's up in Canada. He does a lot of yard sale stuff in the right weather. But he's got a little bird that walks that's with him all the time. And then he's got a new little pup. It's only about a year old. That little bird's a trip though. Little green parrot type. I don't know what it is. I know he's told me. That's one of them things that I should know. Don't always. Oh, I wanted to add some Worcester. Who's your sister? Worcester. Yeah. It's a nami sauce. Just a little sprinkle of that in there. There goes that stupid phone again. This is the phone that I carry in order for the grandbrat to watch his videos when I have him in the back of the truck on the days I pick the boys up. The one that I'm using to video with is about the same size. It might be just a little bit bigger. This one I got from Walmart on the AT&T plan when the old miss was sick, because I could get Wi-Fi with it, and it was okay. It always had a problem hooking up to YouTube. That's the main reason I wanted it, was YouTube. So after a while I gave up on it. I went to who is this? Metro T-Mobile. I'm fairly happy with them. I've had that T-Mobile Metro pay-as-you-go for 3 months now, I think. Unlimited talk, text, and data for $50 a month. So people are all out there going, you know, what's Apple, what's the iPhone up to now? 10 or something? You go out and you spend $600, $800, $1,200, whatever the heck it is, because they decided they wanted to put out another phone, and all these people go out and buy it. This does nearly the same thing that theirs does. Okay, the video quality might be a little different. I don't know about the sound quality. I got a 10-ear. But I'm not running out and buying one of them high-dollar phones. I don't think they do enough. Not for me, anyhow. Anyway, take one last look in here. Stir this around just a wee bit. Just gonna mix that all up. And there go all them juices running down off of it again. Alright, well, tilt it up and get some of that stuff out of there. If it was all grease, I'd say well and good and leave it in there if it get hot enough. Right now it's not getting hot enough for it to really do much, so we'll just suck that up and get it out of there. Bring y'all back when I got something to show you. Alright, let's see how that cheese is doing. It's getting a little melty. Got a little bit of heat going. So now I'm gonna just take and dump the beans. I used to make something similar to this all the time with the kids. They called it like Boston chili and stuff like that, and I think there's an actual name for it. I've seen, you know, people on the internet make it up. It's just hamburger and beans. Country style, thick, rich sauce with bacon and extra brown sugar. So that works. There's the little. It's actually got little chunks of bacon. See how that tastes. Yeah, it doesn't really taste like bacon. Yeah, maybe kind of smoky. Really start mixing this up a little bit. Smells good. Not real hot yet. Just a little past warm. I could actually eat it the way it is. Well, let's try to get that up there a little bit. We are now at 6:55. So, like I said, we're going on an hour. An hour to cook a hamburger and some beans. Excuse me, this little thingy ain't holding up the way it's supposed to. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, this definitely is not a way to, this isn't the way to cook if you're hungry. Let's see if I can I got some bread in here. See if I can warm it up. And that'd make a nice little burner right there. poke a couple holes in the side of it and fill it up with alcohol. It fit under there. And cook up everything nice and quick. But that wasn't my intention for today or this evening. Anyhow, I'm going to let this do its thing for another 10 minutes or so, and then I'll bring you all back. Hey y'all, welcome back. We are at 7 minutes and 11, or no, it's 7:11 and 15, 17, 20 seconds, something like that. I think we're about done. Right now, these candles probably aren't best. I'd probably be better off using the smaller tea lights. I am smelling the candles at the moment. So let's see. Ooh, there's actually a little bit of steam coming off of that. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, it's nice and warm. It's not hot. It's definitely nice and warm. Let's put this over here for a second. Move that over there. Now to recap, I got bread in here. 4 candles, 4 tea light candles, cast iron pan, a 1/4 pound of hamburger, some peppers and onions, and a small can of beans. What is it? 8.3 ounces, 235 grams, something like that. So, let's try to get it all in frame. What's it taste like, Doc? Well, I know it's going to taste good. I like this. This is one of my favorite go-to meals. Although I don't remember using this style beans, so. Oh wow, it actually is warm. Yeah, that's pretty good. Heck yeah. Turn that around a little bit. Alright. Let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around on your social media, that'd be fantabulous. If you'd like to check me out on Facebook, Imager, or Instagram, I'll have some links in the description box below. I'll also put some links to similar videos, other cooking videos of mine. You'll find my email and my snail mail address down there. Breast cancer is an insidious disease, people. All cancers are insidious. Breast cancer is predominantly in women, but it also affects men, something like 1 in 1,000 men. It also affects children. It doesn't care about your financial status or your age. It'll rock your world. Breast cancer is, most people think it just affects the breast. It doesn't. It can get into your lymph nodes, it can get into your bones, get into the soft tissue. Sometimes the first symptoms that you have is a swelling in your lymph nodes, whether it's in your armpit or up in your neck or down in your groin. If something doesn't feel right, get it checked out. You know, go see a doctor. I know I hate doctors too, but yeah. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We're not promised tomorrow, people. You never know when you won't get another chance. If you're estranged, forgive, forget, apologize. It may be you perusing the handbook of the recently deceased. I hope not. I hope to see y'all again. Until I do. It's launchy, y'all. Bye-bye.